Everyone, so we are going to look at the product rule and how it is actually, and you're going to master how it is used. Product rule applies for questions like this that involve multiplication. They tell you to differentiate a question that is multiplying like this. If you expand and then after you differentiate one by one, that will actually take your time. So you can differentiate this actually the way it is using the product rule, and this also the way it is using the product rule. So the product rule happens in case there are two multiplication. That means one multiplication will be named u and the second one will be named v. For example, here this will be u and this will be v. So in case you have u and v, how do you differentiate it? How you differentiate it, dy dx will be equaling, you first differentiate, you first leave v and differentiate u together, and then you add when you have left u, and then you differentiate the v. So you first leave this v constant and you differentiate only this first one, and then after you leave the u constant and differentiate the second one. Let's see for this case, in case we have dy dx. Now for this case, this will be our u, the whole of this, and this will actually be our v. So you leave the v constant, that is x plus 1, and differentiate this. If you differentiate this, drop the power, it becomes times 8x, subtract minus 1 to the power 1, plus now you leave now this u constant, which is 4x squared, and differentiate this. When you differentiate x plus 1, you get 1 actually, because this is a 0 and this is a 1, and differentiate x is 1 times 1. So that will leave us automatically with an answer here. This 8, when it multiplies this, it becomes 8x squared, and times this, it becomes plus 8x plus 4x squared, because this is times 1. So that will leave us with 8 plus 4 actually gives us 12x squared plus 8x. So let's go to a bit a difficult one. So for this case, that means this will be our u and this bracket will be our v. So when you're getting dy dx, we say we first leave the v constant, which is x to the power 4 plus 12, and then differentiate this. Differentiate 5x, you remain with 5. Are we together? When you differentiate this minus and differentiate this, drop the power 3 times 6 actually gives you 18x. 3 minus 1 becomes a 2. Plus, now we'll go to the next one. Now you leave the u a constant, which is 5x minus 6x cubed, and differentiate this. Drop the power, this actually becomes 4x to the power 3. Differentiate 12 actually gives you a 0. Are we together? So when you have this question, you can furthermore simplify it by multiplying this into this. This means we shall remain with x to the power 4 plus 12, 5 minus 18 x squared, plus this times this, 4 times this gives you 20x, but x and x, that will leave you x to the power 4 minus 6. 6 times 4 actually gives you 24. X, 3 plus 3 gives you 6. Are we together? So you just continue like this and you furthermore simplify it. When you open here the brackets, this times this gives you 5x to the power 4, and this times this gives you minus 18x squared. This times this gives you plus 60, and then we have 12 times 18 gives you, this is x, no, multiply this times this, 12 times 5 gives you, no, sorry, and this is minus 216x squared plus 20 x to the power 4 minus 24x to the power 6. So when you continue with this, collect like terms, this plus this will actually give you 25x to the power 4. Is there any other squared? Negative this minus this, that means you will get negative 234x squared then plus 60 minus 24 x to the power 6. That's literally how we simplify this question. If you found this helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe.